But what do you think about how something that may seem like it's not popular, years later it becomes popular? Is there anything you can think of right now that is not popular that will become popular?
I know that things just happen so much faster now because of the reach that it can get instantaneously, versus, having to travel from one side of the country to another, and having to rely on radio play,
Okay.
Now, you can go record a song one day, you can have it up on an audio platform the same day and make money the same day. So, but going back to what you said, I did not know that podcasts were around that early.
Yeah.
In 2004, I think you said. And then even when we started, I don't even think I even heard a podcast until, right before the pandemic. So we kind of pride ourselves on, even though they were around, we were around before everybody started doing them,
the camcorders.
Right.
Everybody's trying to jump on the wave, but some people would say in the industry that you need to spend a lot of money to start a podcast. Mm-hmm. What do you prioritize? Quality versus cost, or what works in the moment?
You do not have to start with spending a lot of money to start a podcast. If you are somebody who is, if you're shy, if you don't really have a personality or the drive to be successful, why spend thousands of dollars on equipment? Just grow into it. Get your feet wet, and see if it's something that you can be good at. If you feel like it's something that you can be good at, I would invest in some, first of all, good microphones.
Absolutely.
I think that is with a podcasts are audio.
Right.
People really don't realize that it's not video, it's audio. So you invest in some good microphones, you get you a good soundboard that you can record on, and you can get roadies are, pretty expensive, but you can get some of the ones that you can transport and move around that are not as expensive, that are just as good. But if you have a good microphone, it will really work out for you. So I just feel like you can start cheap and then go hard as you feel like you want to take it to another level.
Do you have a Shure mic?
Do I have a Shure mic?
Yeah.
I do not have a Shure mic.
So they say that's the industry standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the industry price is about $600 a mic.
But anywho.
Mm-hmm. And that's before you get anything else.
Yeah. I don't, I wouldn't start there. If you are, if you have a lot of money and it's not going to, affect you, if you buy a $600 mic, it's fine. I can't afford a $600 mic, so I'm not going to buy a $600 mic because I know that they can hear me regardless of the mic. But if you are, if you like you have a lot of athletes who have started podcasts, they have the money. Go ahead and buy the best equipment. Yeah, there is a big difference in the sound quality.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is a big difference. But it's when I was doing a little research about podcasting and people that start podcasting, some people will break their pockets just to get that one mic and go cheap with everything else. Mm-hmm. But because, like you said, audio is the majority of the podcast. Mm-hmm. Would you tell yourself in the beginning you need to go get that mic? And the reason I'm bringing up that mic, because that mic is like, you see it everywhere. Mm-hmm. Everybody has the Shure mic. Mm-hmm. Would you tell yourself in the beginning, even if you gradually got to it later, would you tell yourself to go back and get it in the beginning?
No. I feel like I don't have the following for that. If I get, a couple of thousand of followers and stuff like that, and I'm making money from it, then I'll say, okay, I'll go and purchase an expensive mic, expensive camera or, expensive board. But if you're not making any money off of it at that time, I would make sure that that's something that you are really going to invest in. A lot of people start podcasts or shows and things, and then they do it for a month or two, and then they don't even touch the equipment anymore,